Hey John, how's it going?
Hey Alex, I'm good. Just another day in the grind. How about you?
Same here, just trying to keep up with everything. So, what's your daily routine like these days?
Well, you know how it is. Wake up early to get the kids ready for school, make breakfast for everyone, and pack lunches. Then it's off to work for me.
Sounds like a busy morning. I usually roll out of bed around 8, grab a quick coffee, and head to work. No kids to worry about, thankfully.
Yeah, it can be hectic, but I would not trade it for anything. After work, it's usually a rush to pick up the kids from school, take them to their activities, maybe squeeze in some grocery shopping.
I can imagine. My evenings are pretty relaxed in comparison. Maybe hit the gym, catch up on some reading, or just binge watch a show.
That sounds nice. I miss having that kind of free time sometimes. But once the kids are in bed, it's finally some peace and quiet for me and my wife.
I bet. I have heard bedtime routines can be a challenge.
Oh, definitely. But it's also one of the best parts of the day, reading stories with the kids, tucking them in. It's those little moments that make it all worth it.
I can see that. My evenings are pretty low-key by comparison. Just me, some takeout maybe, and whatever I feel like doing.
Hey, there's something to be said for that kind of freedom too. But I gotta say, having a family brings a whole different kind of fulfillment.
I can imagine. Maybe one day I will find out for myself. But for now, I will enjoy my late mornings and quiet evenings.
Fair enough. Grass is always greener, right?
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for giving me a glimpse into your daily life, John. It's always interesting to see how others navigate their routines.
Anytime, Alex. And hey, if you ever want to trade places for a day, just let me know.
I might take you up on that offer someday. So, John, do you ever miss the freedom of your single days? The ability to just pick up and go without worrying about anyone else?
Oh, absolutely, Alex. There are definitely moments when I reminisce about those carefree days. But then I look at my family, and I would not trade them for anything in the world. How about you? Ever think about settling down?
Sometimes, yeah. But it's a big step, you know? I am still figuring things out, trying to get my career on track and all that.
I get it. It's definitely a big decision. But let me tell you, having a family brings a whole new level of meaning to your life.
I can imagine. It's just hard to picture sometimes, you know? The idea of being responsible for more than just myself.
It is a big responsibility, no doubt about it. But it's also incredibly rewarding. Seeing your kids grow, sharing experiences with your partner. There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, I bet. Maybe one day I will take the plunge. But for now, I will enjoy the freedom while I have it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. You have got plenty of time to figure things out. Just make sure you are ready when the time comes.
Will do, John. Thanks for the advice. It's always good to hear from someone who's been there.
Anytime, Alex. And hey, if you ever need any more insight into the wonderful world of marriage and fatherhood, you know where to find me.
I will keep that in mind. So, John, speaking of routines, how do you and your wife manage to keep the spark alive amidst the daily hustle and bustle?
Ah, that's a great question, Alex. It's definitely something we have to be intentional about.
That sounds really important. It must take a lot of effort to balance everything.
It can be challenging, for sure. But it's all about prioritizing our relationship and making time for each other. We also try to keep things spontaneous and fun whenever we can, to keep that sense of excitement alive.
That's a good approach. I will have to keep that in mind for when I eventually settle down. Do you have any tips for someone like me who's still navigating the dating scene?
Absolutely. I think the most important thing is to be yourself and be honest about what you want in a relationship. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and take risks. And when you do find someone special, make sure to communicate openly and listen to each other.
Solid advice. Thanks, John. It's always helpful to hear from someone with more experience in these matters.
Of course, Alex. I am always here to offer whatever wisdom I can. And hey, if you ever need a wingman or someone to bounce ideas off of, I'm your guy.
I appreciate that. Thanks, John. You are a true friend.
Anytime, Alex. That's what friends are for, right? Anytime, Alex. That's what friends are for, right?
Right. Well, I should probably get going. But let's catch up again soon.
Definitely. Take care, Alex.
You too, John. Bye for now.